So the floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter. If the cost of painting the 4 walls at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is 15,000 rupees, find the height of the hall. So area of the 4 walls, only this time it's painted, it's given. So which is the lateral surface area? Only the lateral surface area is to be painted, not the floor and not the ceiling also. Now here perimeter of the floor is given. Separately, length, breadth and height is not given to you. Height you have to find out, but even the length and breadth is not given to you separately. Instead, only perimeter is given. So area of the 4 walls is 2LH plus 2BH, which is 2 into L plus B. You can take 2H common and you can write it in this way. 2 into L plus B into H. Now 2 into L plus B is nothing but the perimeter of the floor. That is already given to you as 250 meters. So you can substitute this value 2 into L plus B over here. So area of the 4 walls will be now 250 H. H we are keeping as the variable only, as we have to find it out. Now cost of painting is given to you as rupees 10 per meter square. And totally the amount that is spent is 15,000, that is also given to you. Area of the 4 walls is 250 H. What you do is you multiply total area with cost for 1 meter and you get the total cost. This is how you find the cost. So here cost is coming in terms of a variable H, as we don't know H. So 250 H into 10, this will give you the total cost. That is 2500 H. Now this cost is equal to 15,000, which is already given to you. So you can equate the two. 2500 H is equal to 15,000 and you can find the value of H. So H is coming as 6. So height of the hall is 6 meters. The paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to 9.375 meters square. So one container of paint is used for painting these many meter squares. How many bricks of dimensions 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container? So now this container is capable of painting totally 9.375 meters square. So you have to see how many bricks can fit into this much area. So for that you need to find out the surface area of one brick first. So this is a cuboid and you need to find the total surface area because the entire brick will be painted. 2 into LB plus BH plus LH should be LH. And then you will be substituting all the values over there. 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. After solving, you get the total surface area of one brick as 937.5 centimeter square. This is the surface area of one brick. Now how many can be painted in this much? In one container is used for painting these many and one brick's area is this much. So let us assume that we are able to paint n number of bricks. This n can be any natural number. Okay, so we are assuming n number of bricks can be painted by this container. So total area that it can paint will be n into 937.5 centimeter square. This will be total area of all the bricks. Now since this is in meter square, we need to convert this into centimeter square. Then only we can compare with this because area of bricks are coming in centimeter square. So for converting to centimeter, you will multiply meter to centimeter. To convert, you multiply with 100. So this will be 100 into 100. So you will get 93,750 centimeter square. This much area can be painted with the help of one container. So when you divide this, you get 100 bricks as the answer. So 100 bricks can be painted from this container. So in the next problem, a cubical box has each edge 10 centimeter and another cuboidal box is 12.5 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter high. So there are two separate boxes given to you. One is a cube of side length 10 centimeter, another is a cuboid, and all three length, breadth and height for cuboid also is given. You have to find which box has a greater lateral surface area and by how much, and which box has a smaller total surface area and by how much. You have to find first the lateral surface area of both and compare them. Then you have to find the total surface area of both and compare them. So it is just a direct substitution of formula. Lateral surface area for cuboidal box, for a cubical box it will be 4 into side square. So that is coming as 400 centimeter square, and for the cuboidal box it is coming as 360 when you substitute the given values of length, breadth and height. So here definitely for the cube it is more. Cube is having more lateral surface area, and by how much you will subtract both and find out, that is by 40. The next part you will find total surface area of both. So for cubical box it will be 6 into side square, so it is coming 600 centimeter square, and for the cuboidal 2 into LH plus BH plus LB, so you will be finding out that value also, which is coming as 610. Cubical one is lesser, and how much less it is, the difference is 10 centimeter square. A small indoor greenhouse herbarium is made entirely of glass panes, including the base. So all the faces, all the surfaces of this cuboid, they are all made of glass, including the base. And the dimensions are given as 30 centimeter long, length is 30 centimeter, 25 centimeter is the breadth and 25 centimeter is the height. What is the area of the glass? So for this you will be finding the total surface area, because entire faces are made of glass only. So total surface area 2 into LB plus LH plus BH. You will substitute length, breadth and height over here, and you can find out the total surface area of this entire herbarium. That is coming as 4250 centimeter square. Now how much tape is needed? Now this entire thing is held together with tape. Now where all is the tape fixed? Tape will be fixed all along the edges. So you have to find now there are 12 edges. So 4L, 4B, 4H. 4 lengths are there, 4 breadths are there and 4 heights are there. So 4 into L plus B plus H. So this will be giving you the length of the tape that is required. So when you substitute the length, breadth and height values, you will get the answer as 320 centimeter. So that is the length of the tape required.